Hi everyone, welcome to Lifeofpang. Today we're going to do something slightly different. We're not going to be talking about food or cooking or traveling, but something a little bit more personal. Since moving out to Thailand, I've encountered a few personal health issues that I did have a little bit in the States, but it kind of amplified once we got out here. One of the major things that I've encountered since moving out to Thailand is really dry nasal passages. Out here it's always hot, and so I'm indoor most of the time. And out here, unless you live in a more modern home, there is no central air. And so the air conditioners that we have are usually more like your window air conditioner, but it's much larger. They mount it to the side of the wall. But it's constantly blowing air and with a fan going as well. So all of that really dry up my nasal passages. Along with that, we live in a concrete home. And so that concrete just holds the heat and just, again, really keeps everything really dry. So my nose has been dry and I started having heavy bleeding episodes. And in trying to keep my nose moist, I was reading up online, researching online. A lot of people say, just use saline spray up your nose when you feel dryness. So this is a sample or an example of a saline spray. You pretty much, shoot it up your nose when you feel dryness. Well, this did not work very well for me. It just, again, it seems to irritate my nose and made it more dry. Some suggested using Vaseline, and I did use Vaseline, and that did work pretty good. It lasts maybe a couple hours, but the problem with that, as I do my research online, and before you start putting any of these things in your nose, obviously, do your research, talk to your doctor. With some research online, I found out that you should only use Vaseline in your nose when you're not laying down. For me, because I do need to have my nostril moisturized while I'm sleeping, that's not good. The reason that's not good is Vaseline contains petroleum, and petroleum will not absorb into your body. So if you breathe in that petroleum into your lungs, and it sticks to your lungs, you can develop a type of pneumonia. So to me, that was not a good thing for me to be doing, putting Vaseline in my nose. Looking at other solutions, I purchased quite a few. And being that my nose is so sensitive, I read up on all the reviews and things online to see which one is okay, which one works for people. So here are a few that I've tried. Some people say this Saline nasal gel. It does have a smell to it, and this particular one has aloe vera in it too, so it has somewhat of a it does have like a slight aloe vera smell to it, and that actually bothered my nose. I found out with this particular one is it really didn't keep my nostril moist for a very long time, and then the smell, it gave me headaches. Okay, so bad. And then I tried nasal gel. Now there's two kinds of, this NeilMed nasal gel. There's two. There's one in the tube, and then there's also a spray version. And people, were saying one was better than the other, and so I'm just like, I am so desperate for something, I bought both. This gel form, nope, not good at all. It really just doesn't keep my nose moist. I put it up there and it's like 20 minutes later, it's like gone and my nose feels dry again. This is a spray. Obviously, you put it in, you push this and it sprays up your nose. Again, it did not really do anything for me. Did not keep my nose moist, so not good. Rhinase. A lot of people rave about how great it is and it's the, miracle. Didn't do anything for me either. It's just really sticky, like you got snot. Your nose is full of snot. So no, it did not. And it did not last very long either. So that's a no as well. And Rhinase did come again with another version of spray. Again, people always say one is better than the other and work better for them, but for me it just did not work at all. I came across this NozAid, and this is a sesame oil. It's a medical grade sesame oil, and it does help keep my nostril moist for maybe an hour or two, and that's it, but not any longer. And so I constantly have to spray it, and I don't like it. And again, it is a spray, it is like an oil, so you spray, and so it does tend to seep down to your nose, so you gotta wipe your nose. Make sure you have a tissue handy, and that I did not like very much. Others recommend using other various oil, but to me, I felt like the oil did not work well for me. I've used olive oil, I used extra virgin cold pressed coconut oil, and that did not work well for me either. And so in trying to find the right solution for me, I finally ran across this. For those women that are breastfeeding, you know what this is. This is a nipple cream. It's made out from lanolin. It's HPA lanolin. This is one thing that I found that has been a lifesaver for me. If you have dry nasal passages, this is the thing to get. And it's safe enough that you don't even have to wash it off before you nurse your baby. So if it's safe enough for babies to even swallow it, you know, to me it's just like no brainer. It doesn't have any chemical that I need to worry about. So yes, I was skeptical at first because with so many things I tried. So they have these bigger tube, and this one is 1.4 ounce or 40 gram, and they have a smaller, like, you know, travel size one, and I bought one of those just to try because I didn't want to spend the money. I mean, this thing is not expensive at all. I have to look it up online and maybe put it up later, but it's not expensive. And I tried it, and it kept my nostril moist for a good 5 to 6 hours. And I mean, I'm just like, wow, it's immediate relief. It is kind of a gel, almost a cloudy gel, almost kind of like Vaseline, but it's a little bit runnier. But I use a Q-tip. I just grab a little bit, one end on each nose, and that's it. I'm good to go. I also put this in my nostrils right before I go to bed, because when I'm sleeping, you know, again, we have air conditioner running, fan running, things to keep me cool. And so trying to keep my nostril moist when I'm sleeping obviously is not going to happen. So I put it in before I go to bed, and the next morning when I get up, it's pretty much still there. It still keeps my nose moist. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, you will, if you put a lot in, you will feel like you got boogers or stuff up your nose. So just, you know, work with your body. See what works for you, okay? Anyway, lifesaver, this is my recommended. This is what this video is all about. If you have dry nasal passages, get this. I'm serious, get this, try it. You will love it. And you know what? If it didn't work for you, again, everybody's body is different. So I'm not putting down any of the products that I try. It did not work for me, but this one worked great. And it's not scented, and so it doesn't bother my sinus. And hallelujah, I found something to keep my nose moist. I hope this helped you, and I hope you come back for my other videos. So until next time, have a wonderful day. You are so awesome for watching my video to the end. It must mean you liked it. Please hit that thumbs up button before you leave. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You sure don't want to miss any of my other videos. I really hope you come back and watch more videos. So until next time, have a wonderful day.